pounds, the United States Champion,
Corey, this man has taken WWE by storm.
You're absolutely right. And since WrestleMania, since this, quote, change in attitude from Shinsuke, some people have called it some sort of psychological downward spiral. I think it's been an emotional ascent, leading Nakamura straight to the top.
Well, that ascent has made Nakamura one of the most dangerous superstars in all of WWE, simply because you never know what he's going to do next.
Confusing, charismatic, and dangerous as the day is long.
Here comes the worst internet champion ever, Zack Ryder.
And from Long Island, New York, weighing in at 224 pounds, Zack Ryder.
You guys ever notice that everybody Zack Ryder gets close to dumps him? I even have it on good authority that Zack Ryder's father gets paid a significant sum to sit in the front row.
Okay, that's enough, Corey. Don't take away what Zack Ryder's accomplished here. A former United States champion, former tag team champion. He was even champion of the internet.
He made that up, Byron.
Well, that doesn't matter. Still a champion.
He is eccentric, and he's like no other superstar to enter a WWE ring. The resident artist around here, this is Shinsuke Nakamura.
Byron, you okay? Why are your hands shaking like that?
I'm just excited.
And there are few things more unforgiving than the cold steel of a cage match.
I asked Shinsuke Nakamura, what exactly does King of Strong Style mean? And he just said, hitting people hard.
Well, you're an idiot, Saxton, and you suck at journalism. You could watch Shinsuke in the ring and figure that out on yourself.
Shoulder right to the midsection. Oh, I think this man means business.
Zack Ryder may be in a bad way here, but he's very aware of who he's in there with and what he has to do to rebound. This is all part of the process, guys. He knew he would take on some offense here tonight. He just has to make sure he keeps it to a minimum. The WWE Universe has seen the evolution of the steel cage in the enclosure known today as Hell in a Cell. The first time an enclosed cage was seen was in October of 1983 in the last Battle of Atlanta. The enclosed cage was seen a few years later in the War Games match from the NWA. There were even cages stacked on top of each other like WCW's Tower of Doom.
Byron, we talk about the progression of steel cage matches and the type of structures that have been spawned from them. I need to point out that some cages have been electrified. One was made from bamboo in the form of a Punjabi prison match. And of course, the Elimination Chamber with glass pods and steel doors.
And today we have the Asylum match, where weapons are on top of the cage. Just goes to show you that times may change, but the objective to destroy an opponent remains the same. There's still no better way to settle a score than to do battle with your adversary inside a steel cage.
Zack Ryder's on the attack now.
A superstar can't lock up with Zack Ryder and not be prepared to encounter high-impact offense. Ryder's not afraid to take to the air or drop you with his broski boot.
Zack Ryder is a force within the ring. What do you think Zack Ryder needs to do to get back into this battle? He came into this match looking for a fight, and it looks like he found one.
The Long Island IZ certainly has an offensive repertoire that every WWE superstar needs to be aware of. Zack Ryder has the offense and the determination to win every match he's in.
Zack Ryder is a master at exploding with high-impact offense and landing it at just the right time. The WWE locker room needs to know that it's not a good idea to take Zack Ryder lightly. Shinsuke Nakamura just too fast for him.
It's like trying to fight smoke.
According to historians, so impressive.
Zack Ryder is a force within the ring. Zack Ryder is a force within the ring.
Corey, you gave us an impressive history of the origins of the steel cage match. I'd like to point out to our viewers that from the 1960s through the mid-1980s, chain link fences were used to enclose the ring for WWE steel cage matches. Superstar could win by pinfall submission or by exiting the cage through the cage door or climbing over the top of the cage.
We should also point out, Michael, that the way to win a steel cage match can vary by match depending on what was agreed to before contracts to compete in the match were signed. Talking about history, at WrestleMania 2, WWE unveiled the redesigned steel cage with solid steel blue bars before returning to chain link mesh in the late 1990s. The steel cage is a massive enclosure that stands 15 feet in height. For almost 35 years, a select group of high flyers have taken their aerial assaults to greater heights. And when I say that, I mean superstars climb to the top of the steel cage, the real high red district, and dive off onto their opponent. And that all started with one man in October of 1983, Jimmy Superfly Snuka.
To your point earlier, Byron, we've definitely seen some unbelievable attacks be launched from the top of the steel cage. And you mentioned the most iconic, the steel cage match for the Intercontinental Championship that saw Jimmy Superfly Snuka clash against bitter rival, the magnificent Morocco.
There's no denying that Superfly set...
Look at Zack Ryder.
Zack Ryder with the elbow drop.
I'm not sure how much he has left. He's inflicting some serious pain here.
Yeah, let's hope he can keep this kind of effort going.
Here's Nakamura with some offense of his own. Taking on any more damage here could very well mean the beginning of the end. I don't know how much more damage one person could take. I don't care how tough you are. Zack Ryder's on the attack now.
Well done.
Here's Nakamura with some offensive zone.
Boy, this has just been pandemonium.
I think this man means business. Given their performances tonight, it's too bad one of these superstars has to walk out of here on the losing end.
I really can't believe what's gone down so far. This match has been even more physical than I thought it would be.
This steel cage match is in the books.
Hard to imagine, but that match was even better than advertised. Here's another look at that history-making encounter.
I can watch highlights of that one all night long. One of the great WWE matches I've ever been able to watch. Count yourselves lucky, people. You might watch WWE for years and only see a match that good
Here
a
is your
few
winner,
times.
Shinsuke Nakamura.
That's an impressive win right there.
And talk about displaying a never-say-die attitude. It was as if winning was the only option here tonight.
Wow, just wow. I'm speechless. What an amazing match.